and the crowd goes mild. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the virtual comedy show. Yay, I'm Brad Tassell on Not Mustache Night. And I am back. I am back after handing over the reins last week to Carla Ulbrich, who was amazing, everybody. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
She was so great. She was so good. She will never be on this show again. I think the Pope donated last week. That's how good she is. She's a good Catholic girl, that one. Because, of course, Carla would never open with a joke as horrible as the one I just did that had pegged in it. Of course, Carla was super funny and sweet, and now has been kidnapped and moved to an island off of Africa to start a new life. So enjoy the new life, Carla. We, of course, will be continuing on with our stars, Steve Goody and Patty Vasquez, who always just do a good job. And we have an amazing guest comedian. We have Sherry Honicki. Is that how you say that?
Yay, close enough.
All right,
We'll take
there
it.
you go.
All right.
And of course, our musical guest, Kerplunk. I like people who like to have names like Kerplunk. That's always good. We've got Wild Weed and Steve. All your musical friends have, chicken parts. I don't know these guys' names. And yes, it is 4 a.m. here, and I am floating. Well, it's 5:02 actually now, and I am floating just outside of Athens, Greece. And an hour after this show, I'll be going to immigration to get off the ship and to the airport for yogurt and baklava and a little butt stuff. It's going to be fantastic. It has been a wonderful. This has been, I've been a lot of places, and it's hard to impress me. And I have been to one of these places, but I was in Mykonos. Mykonos, anybody been to Mykonos? Greece. The first town, it's got its name, Mykonos, because the original person who started, the founder of the town back in 385 BC, was said to have all the answers. So if you needed something, they'd say, Mykonos. Thanks. Wow. Then yesterday we were in Santorini. Santorini, that's Santorini right there. That road goes half a mile up the ocean in a long, winding stairway, which is where you can walk up. You can take a burro up, or you can take a tram up, but we decided to walk up, and they do help you if you need it, if you're doing that. Like a third of the way up, there's orange slices to keep your energy up. 2/3 of the way up, they have oxygen, and at the top, coffins. And you can just slide right down for a burial at sea. That joke worked on stage last night. I thought that joke was a strong joke right there. Okay. And now, so this has been haunting me right now. I will be 60 in less than 10 days. Yeah. 60 years old. And a new study says 60 is when you get old. But what they didn't say is it literally happens during the night. Just you go to sleep at 11 p.m. and 5:30, there's no going back. You know you're old. I'm trying to fight it. First, I have no vices left. I've never drank alcohol. I've never smoked. I haven't had meat in 10 years. And I went to Amsterdam, and I only went to the museums. It was really sad. No matter how many windows I walked by with women bagging, over here, big boy, all I could think was, I don't have the energy for that. I don't have. I'm not going in there. What do you even want from me? If I want, I'm telling you, at 60, if I see a window with a woman beckoning me, I want to just sit in a nice chair, have a chai latte, and watch an unreleased season of Ted Lasso. That is much more palatable to me than having to take off my clothes and do anything. That just doesn't. And I don't know if y'all know this, but I've almost stopped drinking Diet Coke. I was a 9 Diet Coke a day guy. Yeah. Now mango bubbly water. I'm
really.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking of killing myself.
I think I gave you your first one of those.
I think you did. And no bread. I've almost stopped eating bread, except yesterday in Santorini, I fell apart and had some bread. I haven't had a sandwich. I'm now a salad guy at Subway, and that is just pathetic. You go to Subway and order a salad, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Little Miss rip up your spinaches here. Thank you. It'll take an hour. And it's even worse because a month ago, I bought a hot tub and a Mini Cooper. That's what you call really, oh God. That says last ditch effort for youth, doesn't it? I've become C. Montgomery Burns in the space of 11 hours. Smithers, shake my fist in righteous indignation. And the question is, I've done all this. Do I feel healthy? No, I feel worse. I feel like crap. Headaches, tired, workouts are sad. My wife and I went to a football game right before I left, and I'm eating nothing. And right in front of us, these two hugely heavy, lovely, beautiful, eating hot dog after hot dog, laughing, having fun, drinking sugar Cokes. And I had a 1/4 of a pint of sugar-free ice cream. And I was just so sad. So, and luckily though, I married an age-appropriate woman because now we get to fall apart together. I think nothing would be even sadder than having somebody watching you fall apart going, when is this going to be over? And, so, honey, here's to you, and I'll be in the hot tub soon, and we'll get a little Binko Biloba and some B12 shots. Okay. All right, here we go. So I wrote some jokes, and I waited till Carla got here to do them.
Good thinking.
Have her laugh in my face. Are you ready? Number one, Qantas Airlines is apologizing after showing a hard R-rated movie with full nudity and sexting on a flight to Japan on every screen that could not be turned off.
Whoa.
Yeah. One horrified female Australian passenger sitting next to a Japanese businessman said, "It wasn't just the screen that couldn't be turned off."
Oh, wow.
I don't speak Japanese, but I swear he said best flight ever. It was not. There were also many children on the plane who were very uncomfortable because they had to explain what was going on to their parents. Well, Dad, I'd show you. I bought dirty playing cards in Greece. I'd show them to you. Psychologists say that exposing yourself to uncomfortable situations can be a form of therapy and help decrease your fear of rejection, which is what I told police after using the display toilet at Lowe's.
Oh, dear, no.
Good for my mental health. Fox and Friends interviewed Trump last week and made him sit on a black towel. This was fun. Did you see that? It's on a white couch. They're all fine. He's sitting on a black towel. When asked what that was about, a spokesman for Fox said, "Donnie can spew the stuff out of his mouth, but not on her couch."
We're sensing a theme here.
That's right. It's the same stuff coming.
Oh, Lord.
Trump also spent his last rally describing how impressed he was by Arnold Palmer's manhood. It was crazy. He said, "This guy could reach the bottom of the lemonade and the tea."
Hi, Vay.
Hey, you know how hard it is to write a Arnold Palmer drink joke with a thing?
How hard is
Only
it?
had just been a stain on the sheet. Okay, well, Carla, thanks.
God.
Oh, man, the Girl Scouts will raise their membership fees by 240% a year, which is almost impossible for millions of young girls to afford, except in Alabama, where their husbands will pay for it.
Wow. Just wow.
I thought I like that. Oh, man, a former Olympic snowboarder for Canada is wanted in the U.S. for cocaine trafficking. No bears in this joke. No bears. He is accused of running vast amounts of cocaine across the Americas for years. Authorities became suspicious when the athlete kept saying on the way to competitions, "I need to bring my own snow."
Oh.
Ooh.
Barry's got it down.
I think we're all coughing now. A surfer died in Indonesia after a swordfish jumped out of the water and struck her in the chest as she rode and waved towards the shore. Is that wild?
Yep.
Man. This week she will go to heaven and marry Steve Irwin.
Oh my God, I know. Poor guy, Monterey.
And poor girl. You know, those are hard jokes to write because you don't want to make fun of a poor woman like that. You want to be cute.
That is the hope.
That is the hope. Santorini, everybody. I walked up that hill to a McDonald's. Steve Martin posted an Instagram photo with co-stars Martin Short and Meryl Streep with his face crossed out that some say is signaling that Streep and Short are a real-life couple. Have you seen that?
Nope.
But those close to the actors said it's just a new movie. It's a new movie they're filming together, combining Sophie's Choice and Cocoon.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
And she chooses Martin Short and not Steve Martin.
And
And they go to heaven together because they're old. Or where did Cocoon went to space, not heaven.
That was something.
Okay. You can tell I'm 60 on that joke.
Not
You know,
quite yet.
thinking about that, I'm 60 and Wilfred Brimley was 40 or something when he made, and he looked 100 in that show. The hell? Don Amici was 12.
Yeah, but they never had a salad at Subway.
They did not. They never. Subway. Never.
Spinach.
Oh my gosh! A woman walked into her toddler's room to check on her for a nap, the toddler, and found the child cuddled up with a chicken. The child loves holding the chicken while she sleeps, and chickens can be surprisingly affectionate. I don't know if you know that.
Yep.
The toddler says she loves sleeping with the chicken because it's so warm. Mom asked to borrow the chicken and promised her daughter she'd bring it back not warm, but hot and crispy.
I specifically requested original recipe.
That's right. Man, no, the guy, if I had chicken, I like that extra crispy. Oh man, it's been 11 years since I've had chicken.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
200,000 mail carriers have reached an agreement with the Postal Service for back pay, air-conditioned trucks, and the right to drive over your package if you make fun of their shorts. That was sweet. Thousands of people packed the streets in the East Village of New York City to watch the annual Tompkins Square Halloween Dog Parade. Yes. Owners dressed up their dogs in very elaborate costumes, then walked them to Ohio where they'll be eaten.
Ooh.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Oh, hey. 3 more. The website Ashley Madison. Do y'all know the website Ashley Madison?
Bob
No,
knows.
never heard
I've
of
heard
it.
of it.
Yeah, Kevin, you
Wow.
spoke a little fast on that one, Kevin.
I'm a married man.
Yeah, you're a married man.
That's why it was made.
Ashley Madison, for those who don't know, is a
This is
website for
harassment
married
to
people
look at?
looking
No.
to cheat on their spouse. Until I read this story, I never knew it existed, and I'm appalled. Anyway, they released a poll that showed that Halloween is the most popular time for people to cheat on their spouses.
Wow.
And the most popular excuse, I could have sworn that was you in the serving wench costume. There were so many of them. Hey, Shirley MacLaine has a new book out at 90. Speaking of being 30 years older than me. The actress says she has had an enchanting life and doesn't think she has much time left, which is okay because God already told her she comes back when Taylor Swift gets pregnant. So it's
Wow.
Evening the world.
all right. Last one, Steve. Get ready. Get excited.
I'm ready.
Millions of people are early voting across the United States, which right-wing media calls fraud. And Fox News calls the reason they can't have coffee in the break room anymore. Because they're broke. They can't.
Okay.
I thought there would have been a joke there, but there wasn't. Come on. Oh, more
Tassell,
Yay.
everybody!